Hello and welcome to Chippewas All Access, the show that takes you on and off the field with all your favorite Chippewa sports teams. I'm Justin Hoff and we have a terrific show on tap for you today. Here's what's coming up on Chippewas All Access.
We'll begin by highlighting the biggest sporting event in Mount Pleasant history. We'll relive that day from Kelly Short Stadium. From there, we'll take our focus into the classroom where one particular program is getting it done like no other. And then finally, we'll live a day in the life of one Chippewa student athlete. It's every bit as busy as you would expect. The wait is over. Your All Access Pass starts right now.
Back in early September, the Chippewas welcome in the Michigan State Spartans here to Kelly Short Stadium, where we saw a game day atmosphere like never before. Our own Faith Gantner has more.
One of Central Michigan University's most anticipated events has finally arrived. The Michigan State Spartans are here at Kelly Short Stadium for the first time ever to take on the Chippewas. And a record number of fans are coming out to celebrate Mount Pleasant's biggest game day in history. Get here today?
We left Lansing around 9, so we were up here about 10 o'clock.
We got here around 11.
We've been tailgating since like 10 a.m.
About 10:15 a.m. tonight, or today. We wouldn't be paying up if we're not getting front row.
Right behind the goalpost.
What are you guys doing to celebrate the game today?
We're just hanging out, tailgating, and making friends.
Just hanging out. We got some food, some stromboli, some subs, some chips, pop, dip, whatever. It's good.
What we've been doing for about 30 years, putting up our 4 tents, and we got the man grill going there, and we got the chafing dishes. I mean, we're ready. This is what we do.
Tailgating, that's what September's about, you know? College football.
More than 550 workers and volunteers from the university and local businesses came together to pull off the largest gathering of people in the city's history.
When you play a game of this magnitude in this city, when you think about all the other things, that not only do we enjoy what it does for the university, but for the community.
The city of Mount Pleasant has been involved in the planning for this game and this weekend for nearly a year because we knew what the expected crowds would be.
We were part of the end of the world parties and the May Fest and all the things that came with being a Chippewa that were a lot of fun. And I've not seen this kind of buzz and atmosphere here in Mount Pleasant. So I'm really thrilled for Central Michigan, really thrilled for Mount Pleasant because I think it's just a great economic boost for a really pretty special town.
What's it like being in Mount Pleasant this time for the game?
It's great. The atmosphere is great. A lot of people from the same state coming together, you know, to root on their teams and have a good time.
With 2 big Michigan universities competing, there was bound to be some friendly rivalry.
So far, we haven't spoken a word to each other yet today. So, depending on who wins the game, the other person will be sleeping on the couch tonight, I think, right, honey?
The first tailgate was down at his place in 91.
No, we don't want to talk about that.
Those were a couple good games.
It's the 9th time these teams have faced off, but this year the Spartans had to step into Kelly Short Stadium.
That is the exciting part, is having them come on our turf now.
It's about time. It's about time to win one in Mount Pleasant.
Good luck.
It's fun.
And I, as an alumni, really appreciate the fact that State's made this arrangement because it's always great to have the big schools come in.
The game is great, but people tailgate like we tailgate is to talk to everybody and interact with all the people. These guys up here at CMU has been awesome. We've had great times with everybody.
After a successful tailgate, the game began. Michigan State won in front of a record-breaking crowd of 35,127 attendees. In the next few years, CMU will be hosting more big-time schools, including North Carolina State, Oklahoma State, Kansas, and UNLV. The day was a special time for friends and family to come together and celebrate their favorite team.
Well, it was quite the day for both Chippewa and Spartan fans alike. Let's now take a look at the upcoming Chippewas all-sports schedule.
On Friday, October 5th, the CMU softball team will host the National Pro Fast Pitch All-Stars at Marco Yonker Stadium. Here you can get an early look at the 2013 Chippewas. Then 1 week later, on October 12th, under the lights at Kelly Short Stadium, the Chippewas will welcome in Navy for a rematch of 2010 when the Chippewas last visited Annapolis. Many expect this to be one historic event. On the following night, Chippewa fans will have the chance to see two of the best teams in the conference take the volleyball court when CMU competes against Bowling Green at 7 o'clock inside McGurk Arena. The following weekend will be filled with events at CMU as both field hockey and soccer take the field on Friday, October 19th as part of a doubleheader. Field hockey will battle against the always competitive Ohio Bobcats, while soccer will put their home dominance to the test versus Miami. The month of October winds down with two more home football games, most notably on Saturday, October 20th, when Ball State comes to town for the homecoming game. For tickets to all of this exciting action, call 1-888-FIRE-UP2 or visit CMUChippewas.com.
Well, coming up next, we're going to take a look at the academic excellence of one CMU program. That's coming your way next, right here on Chippewas All Access. Welcome back to Chippewas All Access. Our next story takes you inside the classroom where the CMU soccer program continues to set the bar for academic success. Our Christina Orlando has the story.
The Central Michigan University soccer program has once again epitomized success on and off the field as it posted the highest cumulative GPA in the nation. The National Soccer Coaches Association of America presented 571 women's soccer teams across the nation with the Team Academic Award. This honor is bestowed upon any team with a cumulative grade point average of 3.0 or better. Of those 571 teams in which the award was given this year, the Chippewas ranked highest among them with a cumulative GPA of 3.7. According to Tara Albrecht, the Assistant Athletic Director for Student Athlete Services, that kind of achievement comes from a careful selection of players during CMU's recruitment process.
The success of our soccer program has been a testament to our coaches in their recruiting process and the overall student athletes that they're bringing in. They're dedicated in the classroom, they're dedicated individuals on the soccer field as well as in the community.
That kind of dedication isn't something that comes easy, and the head coach of the Chippewas, Neil Stafford, takes pride in the work the team has put forward.
I'm incredibly proud. It's a huge responsibility to be the head coach here at Central Michigan. You know, with the academic success that they've had, I know that my job isn't just about X's and O's. It's about holding them accountable when they leave the soccer field or they leave the practice field.
And while earning recognition for their hard work is great, what Stafford believes is even more valuable is the example that these women have set for the community.
We've been fortunate enough to win 2 championships in 3 years. So the balancing of success on the field and success in the classroom, and then also the success we have in the community too, is a huge part of their college experience.
Freshman Kristen Chiesa says this kind of success is what attracted her to pursuing her education at CMU.
I always felt that I could get a good education here, and that was probably the deciding factor more so than anything.
But adjusting to joining a team with such a high level of commitment on and off the field isn't an easy transition. Fortunately, the upperclassmen are willing to help.
Oh, they help a lot in every aspect. They'll always lend an open ear if you have any questions, whether it's about a formation in soccer or about a chemistry question. You know, that's phenomenal to have a team that's so close-knit and so available to you, and it really gives you a good sense of unity.
Senior Katie Slaughter says the teammates mostly try to lead by example.
Academic success isn't a sometime thing, it's an all-the-time thing, and it's setting yourself up to succeed all the time. And they see us on the weekends at like hotels and in airports and on the bus. We're studying all the time, and we're putting as much effort into our academics as possible. I think that's something that they can definitely take away and that they have learned.
And while the team's hard work is an undeniable tribute to their accomplishments, senior Bailey Brandon says help from the coaches and faculty at CMU is essential to their success.
Taking care of your body and your mind is really important to our program, and the coaches support us 100%, along with our academic staff who are there 24/7 to help us with whatever we need.
Junior Este Outcalt, who is currently leading the team in GPA with a perfect 4.0, says that help is invaluable to her personal accomplishments.
It's a hard thing to keep up at this point with some of the classes I've taken with anatomy and physiology and a lot of the medical science classes that I've taken. It's a lot of work to get to where I am and a lot of work with the teachers, going in extra hours and working with our schedule. It's really hard to find the time to do that sometimes.
This 7-year legacy is not something the team takes lightly. In fact, these women hope it's something that continues for years to come.
I think that we have some very intelligent young women in my class, so hopefully we will continue that legacy and be as great as the upperclassmen that we have right now.
MAC championships and getting to the NCAA and all these great things that we've done since I've been here, they're awesome, but going forward in life, the academic part is what's going to get you somewhere.
The legacy started long before I got here. I've only been a part of it for 3 years so far, and I'm proud of the girls that came before me, and I'm going to be proud of them once I'm gone. And I hope that they continue to do what we've started and we've continued, and it's just a big deal, and I want them to continue to get the recognition because it's important for them, and it's a great success that I want them to be a part of.
With hard work and dedication, these young women are shining examples of just how much a student athlete can accomplish, having success both in the classroom and on the field.
Hopefully the Chippewas can keep that streak alive for another year. Okay, when we come back here on Chippewas All Access, we'll run through our Scholar Athlete of the Month. We'll also count down our top 5 plays from September. That's coming your way next, right here on Chippewas All Access.
The Scholar Athlete of the Month is Stephanie Turner. The senior goalkeeper from Livonia, Michigan carries a 3.85 GPA as a biomedical science major.
Success in the classroom obviously leads to just about anything that I want to do after school, so it's important to do the work now so that I can set myself up for grad school and for a future career. Well, I try to emulate the championship culture that we have here at Central. We try to be the best that we can in practice, in competition, in the classroom, in the community, all of that. As a senior, I try to really grasp that and do the best that I can to show them that they can do it too. Say we leave on a Thursday for a travel weekend. If I have Thursday class, I have to talk to my professors to arrange extra exam dates, to get the homework to me early, to turn it in early, things like that. And then you're on a bus for 6 hours on a Thursday, and that takes away from valuable study time, so you have to learn how to manage your time on the bus as well as in the hotel in between games, preparing for games and preparing for school on Monday. After I graduate in the spring, I'd like to go to grad school to pursue a master's degree in genetic counseling. Genetic counselors work with a physician to help explain genetic disorders to patients. A lot of them may or may not have a cure, and the genetic counselor spends more time than the doctor has available to explain treatment options, support groups, discussion with other family members, testing options to find out more about this genetic condition that they have.
Now it's time for our top 5 plays from September. Our first play comes to you from the clash at Kelly Shorts. Here Jason Wilson grabs his first career interception. It takes it back for 6. Wilson will never forget that play against Michigan State. At number 4, we go out to the CMU soccer complex where Stephanie Turner robs Aaron Schwinke of the Ohio Bobcats. CMU went on to win 1-0. To number 3, we head inside to see the Chippewas storm back for a big point.
Well, Gotham with the block. Again, it's Gotham.
Coates able to save it. How about this? Gotham with the block one more time. They're going to set up Maxwell, and now here's McIntyre for the kill.
In at number 2, Titus Davis goes for a career-long score.
Chippewas really struggling to get anything going on the ground. Going to throw it quick here. Titus Davis has it on a slant. He's off to the races. 30, 40, midfield. He could go all the way. 40, NIU 30, NIU 20, 10. Touchdown, Titus Davis, as he goes 92 yards on a slant from Ryan Radcliffe.
And coming in at number 1, it's David Harmon's game-winning kick at Iowa.
Here's the snap high. The kick is up. Does it have enough distance? It does! It's good! David Harmon connects on the 47-yard field goal.
That was quite the play from Iowa City. Well, we have one more break for you, but when we return, we'll show you what a typical day is like for Chippewa volleyball star Caitlin McIntyre. You're not going to want to miss this. Coming up on Chippewas All Access. Welcome back to Chippewas All Access. Ever wonder what it's like to be a student athlete? With a full load of classes, daily practices, and matches every weekend, it takes a lot of hard work and dedication. Caitlin McIntyre shows us what it's like.
Hi, my name is Caitlin McIntyre. I'm from the CMU volleyball team, and if you think your day is hectic, just wait till you see mine. First I gotta change out of these clothes though. I can't be caught dead wearing this to class.
Best looking athletes on campus, not number 7.
Can I have soy milk, please? Well, today I got a peanut butter bagel. Usually I like to get some eggs, but the line is just a little too long for me. And then I got a muffin, some orange juice, and a smoothie. Probably my favorite thing in the cafe.
I've never had a class in
Walking into my classroom in Anspaugh Hall right now. I got my Soc 100 class. Today we actually have an exam, but for the most part this class is pretty interesting, so wish me luck. I think I nailed it. I got my next class of the day at 9:30 here. It's English 201 and we're headed to Pierce Hall. Arrived here at my English 201 class in Pierce Hall, and special treat today, you guys get to come on in with.
So go ahead and get your article out. You probably already have it out on your desk. Go ahead and talk to your partner very briefly about the answers that you came up with that.
Your answer was good too.
Okay.
Like they spend like millions and stuff in advertisements and like obviously the flavor and stuff too. Today in English went over a homework assignment and it was regarding obesity in America. And we have this whole thing that we like use our phones to text. It's kind of cool. Like we can see the results like right on the screen or whatever what the class is thinking, so it's kind of sweet. And then we got a new assignment introduced, and that was about it. I got my anatomy class, last class of the day here, and it's a big lecture hall, so no cameras allowed unfortunately, but I'm hoping it goes quick because I'm starting to get really hungry. Alright, so anatomy today, we took a lot of notes, talked about the muscular system and a lot of different joints of the body. Lots of notes. My hand is a little sore actually, but now I'm starving, so it's time to go to lunch. I think I'm going to start out with some fruit, get a good balanced diet, and then I think I'm going for spaghetti. Looks pretty good, doesn't it? I always go for chocolate milk and a glass of water usually.
I had a dream last night, and I was like, I felt like my life was like a reality TV show, you know? Because like these people followed me around with cameras like all day. And it was just the weirdest thing.
That sounds pretty interesting.
Does it?
Yeah. Next, I'm gonna head to my dorm room, get changed for practice. We're in the training room right now. Come in here usually once or twice a week before practice and get my shoulder work done. Got just a little heat pack. That's about it. Loosen things up before practice. Feels good. So we really enjoy our locker room. We spend some time down here before practice and
We have
after
dance
practice.
parties before games.
Dance parties
down here.
before games. Right over here we have my locker, and I got a few pictures in there, and then here we have the whole empty locker
It's an
actually
empty
between
one.
me and Lindsay, so we put a little picture
Picture of
of
us.
me and Lindsay. All right, so here we write our practice focuses, and today I think I'm gonna work on out of system balls, so just go OS 4s is what we call them. Time to focus up and have a great practice.
Chippewas, 1, 2, 3, Chippewas! Right! Up! Up! Right! Up!
It was a good practice today. We worked on a lot of defensive drill type things. Now it's time to do some media interviews. I'm going to talk to CM Life, the student newspaper, and then a volleyball insider.
How was it, being that it was against Western, that you had your career high?
It was pretty awesome. I mean, obviously Western's an awesome team. They were picked first in the MAC, and so to do that was pretty cool.
We're now joined by MAC West Offensive Player of the Week, sophomore outside hitter Caitlin McIntyre.
I mean, Kelly put up some awesome balls. We played actually some pretty good defense. Obviously, we didn't get the results we wanted on Friday night, but Saturday we turned around and did some good things.
You know, I think a day in the life of Kristen would be more interesting just because she falls so much, so.
All right, just finished up dinner. It was pretty good. Got my share of food. Now we're headed back to the dorm room. Time for some homework. All right, hey there. Welcome back to my dorm room. Finally back for the day. Now you guys can get a closer look at it. So here we got food pantry. Well, this is my shelf here, the middle one. I like the animal crackers a lot. My dad made me some molasses cookies last week. I brought them up. Here's my roommates, Jordan and Hallie. Studying hard, I guess, if that's what you call it. Our speakers, we like to blast out the hallway, you know, a few times a week, so. I like to keep it pretty clean, but it's not exactly spectacular. Packers and Brewers, obviously, because big Wisconsin fan from Wisconsin. My TV, Blu-ray player, which my mom just bought me, which is kind of nice. My little closet. Small, but I like to make it work, so this is my crib. Well, thanks for watching my day. I hope you guys had fun. It was pretty busy, but hopefully you guys enjoyed watching it. So, I actually have to finish up some homework tonight, and then it's off to bed. It was a long, long day. Peace.
Wow, that was quite the day. Well, that's going to wrap up our first episode of Chippewas All Access. For the latest on all your favorite Chippewa teams, log on to cmuchippewas.com. For Faith Gantner, Christina Orlando, and everyone here at Chippewas All Access, I'm Justin Hoff. Thanks for watching, and fire up Chips.